Okay, here we are again. I'm going to do some more of the wrap up. This time, kits that I picked up. Like I say, I didn't pick up any old kits from the vendors who sell old kits, but I did pick up a lot of new kits. And one thing I want to state here before that's kind of a continuation of what I said on the last one. I do tend to get carried away down there because the prices, even with our exchange right now, the Canadian dollar is at 79 cents U versus a dollar US. And my wife made up a little conversion chart for me so I would know whether a price was good on a kit. I didn't even use a conversion chart because the Mobius kits were far cheaper than we can get them up here, even with the exchange. And the other kits were like an excellent price too. So I also want to state that I don't have a hobby shop anywhere near me. We don't have ollies up here. You guys are having a field day with ollies. That's great. I'm really enjoying seeing what people are getting at ollies. I think that's a great thing you guys can do that. I can't do that. Um, there's a couple of hobby shops in two cities about an hour away. They have limited stock and they have nothing in the way of supplies. So when I do go hobby shopping, it's in Toronto and I get stuff from their hobby shops. But when I do come to a show in the States, I kind of grabbed a lot of stuff because of the price. In the hobby shops, I'll spend my money getting supplies and stuff from them and try to make up for it that way. Although I do appreciate them and that they're there, and I still do pick up kits from them occasionally. And sometimes I can get cheaper kits at shows here in Ontario. But anyway, that kind of explains the stuff you're going to see right now. So I'm just going to show you some of the kits I picked up. Mobius kits first. Um, Pardon me, I'm just grabbing them here. This is the latest Hudson Hornet sedan special that came out. It's a fastback style vehicle. Really cool vehicle. I love the cars from the 50s. I'm sort of a 30s, 40s, 50s kind of guy. That new Revell Oldsmobile that's just come out on the market. I even forget what model it is. It's from the 80s. You guys, I hope you buy a whole ton so they do more of those, but that's not on my shopping list. This is the type of stuff that generally interests me. So anyway, picked up this Hudson Hornet. Picked up the Mobius Pontiac Ventura. It's about as close as I'm going to get. My dad up here, we had the Parisienne and the Laurentian and various names. Well, my dad had a 61 Parisienne that was very similar to this. That's about as close as I'm going to get to his car, so this is going to be a light blue like his car was. And I was excited to get this for a good price. And I love the Mobius Ford pickups, even though I was cursing the one I was trying to get done for NNL East, and I'll discuss that in the final wrap-up video. But anyway, this is the updated. The 69 was out, and now they've made the 70, and it is the short box with the 6-cylinder. I wasn't interested in the satellite when it first came out, but this Plymouth Belvedere kind of grabs my attention because it is what they would call a day 2 car, and I know I just watched a video of somebody reviewing this, so I'll just do it quick. It is kind of a day 2 car. You cannot build it stock despite how this picture looks and how the picture on the end looks. You can't build it quite like any 63 Plymouth or 65 Plymouth came off the line. It is kind of a day 2 car. The engine in it wasn't available in 65 in this model, whatever. But that's part of what appealed to me was going to do it as sort of a street machine as it would have been in, say, by 69 or 70. So I thought that was really cool. The other kit I picked up is the Surf Woody. Hey, the Woody Workshop, anything tiki, surfy, that type of thing, I think is cool. I eventually intend to do a photo booth with the tiki things that I showed earlier. Plus, it'd be good for taking pictures of woodies and stuff. And so when I heard this was coming out, I had to have it. I didn't realize that this was one molded in orange. It's still going to get painted, probably painted orange, but it's still painted anyway. But managed to grab that for a good price. Um, I love the paint scheme on this Foose Revell 2015 Corvette Stingray. I love the silver and black. They've done it many times with Corvettes, and this one really just appealed to me. It's a simple build, so I might actually get one done. You never know. But anyway, that's that one. And for years, I've claimed the only Batmobile is the one from the 1960s TV series. I've kind of made fun of every other one since then. The Tumbler and the Michael Keaton one, although I don't mind that one too much, and whatever else. But there's just something that appealed to me about this one from the latest Batman versus Superman movie, and I picked it up for not quite half the price of what I'd have to pay for it up here, and it just suddenly spoke to me and I grabbed it. And last but not least in kit wise is a humor story. My friend Bill, he did his shopping at various places, C1 models and whatnot. All these kits came from Model King, by the way, the people that have their name on the pickup. And anyway, my friend Bill went and bought some, and he got a Porsche 914-6 from Revell. And then later in the day, he did some more shopping, and he accidentally bought another 914-6. So I bought this off him, and it's a 914-6 by Revell, either stock or racing. So that's it for the kit report. I'll be back later with the final wrap-up.